Hello. Good evening. Good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. How are you doing today? Welcome to today's section. We're glad to have you for today's section. So yesterday we discussed on five obstacles that stops 99% from creating wealth. So yesterday's section was the part one section, and today's section will be discussing on the part two section. We have been discussing the remaining 6 to 10 obstacles that are stop 99% from creating wealth. We all know that if we can fight against these obstacles, we will definitely join the 1% of the 1% that has been able to build wealth and live their dreams. My name is Pelumi Audia, and I am the founder of Property Evangelist Limited, which is a brokerage firm that helps investors to maximize return through profitable real estate investment. Either you are playing the cash flow game or you are playing the capital appreciation game. We got you covered. We got you covered. And there's one thing that you should always know when it comes to real estate. There are two ways to make money in real estate. Number one, either you are buying for the purpose of capital appreciation, or you are buying for the purpose of cash flow through commercial, residential properties, or industrial properties that generate consistent cash flow till you are gone, till you are forgotten. Generational. It is generational. So today we will be diving into the part two of the section. Yesterday I discussed about five obstacles that stops 99% from creating wealth, which are number one is I listed delayed gratification. Number two, I listed inability to spot opportunities. Number three, procrastination. Number four, lack of focus. Number five, inability to negotiate what you want out of a deal. So those five obstacles have stopped a lot of people from creating wealth. So number six, we will discuss further on more obstacles that has hinder people from creating real-time wealth. Obstacles that has hindered 99% from becoming a 1%. I believe that you want to join the 1%. That's why you're here. So as you're joining us, kindly share this video so that more people can watch this. So that we can liberate a lot of people from generational failures. There's a lot of generational failures, and the best way that we can bridge this gap of generational failure, generational poverty, is by this our consistent webinars. Number six is lack of financial goal. Lack of financial goal. If you don't know where you are going, then anywhere can lead you there. If you don't know where you are going, lack of financial goal. People that have not been able to create wealth is because they don't have a financial goal. By the time you have a financial goal, you already know where you are going. You know things you need to do in order for you to get there. Then getting there becomes easy. You already have a roadmap. Having a financial goal is just like having a roadmap. Having a roadmap for your future. If you don't have a financial goal, then you're just working, you're just making money, but you don't know where your money is going to. Having a financial goal helps you to determine exact net worth, what you want to be worth. Having a financial goal helps you to easily allocate your funds to various investments. It helps you to easily allocate your funds to those activities that will help you to grow wealth. Those activities that will bring in more cash flow. Having financial goal will help you to achieve faster. Without financial goal, you'll perish financially. You have to set goals. Let's say you want to be worth $100 million in assets in 10 years, in 20 years. then you have to start taking actions that will get you there. You can't say you want to be worth $100 million and then your actions are the actions you're taking right now. You are not investing any money that comes into your hand. You're just spending. You're trying to impress other people. Those activities won't get you there. Having a financial goal is a clear roadmap, that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Let's move to the next, which is number 7. Poor spending habits. Poor spending habit has hindered 99% from becoming a 1%. The 1% understand that whatever they are putting their money into, it must definitely generate cash flow. It must definitely bring financial reward. That is why they are very careful of how they spend their money. They don't spend to impress. But poor people, 99%, they just want to impress. They just want to buy those latest things that their money can't even afford. 1%, they spend money from the generations of their money. They don't spend money from the money they make. They spend money from what their money has made them. They have invested and they have generated consistent cash flow. So they are spending from the profit from their investment. Rich people spend from the profits of their investment. Poor people, the moment they make money, they don't think about multiplication. What they just want to do is that they want to buy the latest designer, they want to buy the latest shoes, they want to buy the latest car, they want to buy the latest this, they want to buy the latest that, they want to go on vacations that they can't even afford. Poor spending habits. There are some things that you just have to say no to because you have not been able to grow your finances to that level. You just have to say no. You see that you will not still buy those things. Later, you will still buy those things. You will even be tired of buying them. But the discipline, the financial discipline to say no to those things, the financial discipline to say no to those things will really make a difference in your life. You need to learn. You need to learn to be very careful of things you use your money to do. Don't just spend money buying useless things that will not add any value to your life. Don't just put your money in what won't generate return. Don't put your money in an asset that is not guaranteed to make you passive income or capital appreciation. Stop buying liabilities. Poor people spend money on liabilities and they wonder why their life is not moving forward. Do you want your life to start moving forward? Then you need to be very careful of things you spend your money on. It is not all designers that you should buy. It is not all clothes that you should buy for all parties. Sometimes you just have to say no to some things earlier in life. You need to learn to be very careful of your spending habits. Now let's move to number 8. Number 8. Failure to number 8 is failure to invest and take calculated risk. Poor people, 99%, they are always scared of taking risk. And if you want to become successful, if you want to join the 1%, then you must love taking risk. You must love taking risk. You must love making decisions. You must love taking risk. You must love to invest in assets that will give you financial freedom. Not taking risk have hindered 99% from becoming a 1%. So you must eat risk taking as your breakfast, as your dinner, as your lunch. Risk taking should be your everyday life. In fact, the moment you wake up from your bed and step out of your house, it is risky. The moment you go to your bed, it is risky. Going to bed is risky. Eating a food is risky. Anything you do is risky. It's risky. Understand that life itself is risky. Don't ever be afraid of taking risk. People that are scared of taking risk, they have never achieved anything great in life. Have you heard that scared money don't make money? Scared money don't make money. So you should understand that if you are too scared to take risk, then you can't arrive at your financial destination. Understand that. Be bold, be audacious in taking calculated risk. Do your due diligence, do every finance you can do, then take the risk. Take the risk. Take the risk. The future that you are looking for, that future is also looking for you. The financial freedom that you desire is also looking for you. But you need to learn to start taking some actions that will get you your desired result. You need to start taking some actions that will make you to become a 1%. 1%. If it is to build a business, then build it. Build it. Build it. Your future self will thank you for that. Be very disciplined. Ensure that you are taking risk, calculated risk. Don't be scared of taking risk. Scared money won't make more money. Scared money can't make money. So be very careful. Be careful. Don't be too scared. Just be bold and take the risk. Take the risk. The only regret you have in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 30 years is only the regret of the risk you didn't take early enough. So you need to be audacious in taking risk. You don't know the risks that will change your life. So you have to be audacious. You have to do it afraid. You have to do it afraid. Billionaires that have changed the world, they learned the art of taking risk. They learned the science of taking risk. Risk is a science, so you have to learn it. And you learn that science by doing, by taking those bold steps, audacious steps. You don't have to be too scared. You don't have to be too scared. Now let's move to number 9. Number 9 is lack of financial education. Lack of financial education. You can't build wealth without having financial education. 99% they lack financial education. 1% don't joke with financial education. In fact, the more risks you take, the more sound, the more savvy you are in the subject of wealth creation. So you need to master this financial education. And financial education will help you it will help you to be a savvy investor. It will help you to know how well that you can allocate your funds. It will help you to know the kind of investment that will give you returns, good return. It helps you to be able to predict the kind of investment that will give you your desired result. Not all investment that will give you a desired result, but the more actions you take towards mastering financial education, the more savvy you are in the field of wealth creation, and the better your decisions. The better your decisions. Get financial education by all means. Master how to do budgeting, financial literacy, investment strategies, how to measure risk, how to mitigate risk. You know, those things. Difference between asset and liabilities. Difference between current asset and fixed assets. You need to understand those things. Good debt and bad debt, inflation and deflation. You need to understand those things. These are basic financial educations. So the moment you start learning how to be financially free through knowledge in financial education, you start making quality decisions. Even if you not make a very good decision at the beginning, you learn. You learn by doing. You learn by doing. You learn by doing. That is how to create wealth. You learn by doing. Now let's move to the final one, which is number 10. Limited mindset. Limited mindset. Limited mindset has stopped 99% from becoming a 1%. Their mindset, 99% mindset are so limited. It's so limited. So limited. They don't think big enough. They don't dream big enough. For you to become a 1%, you must master the science of dreaming big. You must learn to always dream big. You must learn to always dream big. Learn to always do big things. If you are investing in property, how can you multiply the properties that you are investing in? How can you take on more assets? How can you build more assets that will give you financial freedom? The ability for taking bigger risks, dreaming bigger. Okay, this is where I am right now. I don't want to be the same place I am tomorrow. Then you take more risk. You dream bigger every single day. You are increasing the size of your dreams. 1% have mastered the science of increasing the size of their dreams. You have to keep on increasing the size of your dream. For you to create wealth, you must be unlimited in thinking. To never limit your thinking. Never think too small. Think big. Think big. Think big. Think big. Expand your capacity. Expand your knowledge. Expand your knowledge base every single day. The more you expand your knowledge, the more you dream big. The more you see big, the more you do big things. The 1% have mastered the art of doing big things. You have to master the art of dreaming big. Limited thinking is for the 99%. Limitless thinking, limitless mindset is for the 1%. So you have to be limitless in your thinking. You have to be limitless. Never be limited. Be that person that is always dreaming big. That person that is always aspiring for more results. Where you are right now, you shouldn't be comfortable. You should master how to dream big. 1% are always dreaming big. They're always taking audacious steps. You have to master the art of dreaming big. Those are part of, the obstacles that 99% face. They don't dream big enough. They don't think big enough. They don't master the art of dreaming big. You have to dream big. You don't have to be satisfied with where you are. Where you are right now is not where you can be. You deserve better. You deserve big things. You have to keep on mastering the art. Okay, this is where I am right now. What actions do I need to take for me to get to where I need to be? What investment do I need to take on for me to get my desired result? That's the end of our section for tonight, and I have an offer for you. If you are looking at investing in cash flowing real estate and capital appreciation real estate, you have properties in Lagos that you can buy rental income apartment that will be paying you rent. Or if you are also looking at short-let apartments, you have an apartment for sale. And if you're looking at buying land in Lagos, in Ogun State, in Abeokuta, in Asaba, in Abuja, in Ibadan, any of the states in Nigeria, reach out to us. We also have properties in Texas, we have in Dubai, we have in the UK. Reach out to us on 081 011 56057. 081 011 56057. So we can help you get started with your property investment goal. For you to achieve something worthwhile, for you to become a 1%, you need to have a goal, and you also need to follow through that goal until you get your desired result. Don't forget that financial freedom is a journey. Only those that embark on that journey become financially free. But those that keep giving excuses of the bad economy, those that keep giving excuses of how things are not working, those that keep thinking about how they can jackpot, they don't, most of them don't achieve financial freedom. They have limited their thinking. And for you to achieve your financial freedom goal, you must expand your thinking. You must think big. You must think big. You must think big. There's nothing to be gained in thinking too small. Thinking too small is thinking like the 99%. And the 99% is what you don't want to be. For you to get to the 1% of the 1%, you must master the art of thinking big. You must think big. And how can you think big? You can think big by setting a proper financial goal that can get you quickly to financial freedom. Don't forget that in the next 20 years, in the next 30 years, if you are presently in your 20s and 30s, you will be the decision makers of this country. And the actions you take today will determine where you'll be in the next 20 years. If you don't take risks right now, in the next 20 years, you will regret that, this guy said this, Pelumi said this, that I'm supposed to be taking some massive risk, especially in property investment, but I didn't listen. So now, what do you want to reap in the next 20 years? Do you want to reap the pain of regret, or you want to reap the joy of investing now? The decision is yours. Take action right now, or you join the 99% that are settling for status quo. You join 99% that are settling for, what they have, the life they have. If you want to become a 1%, then you have to quit doing what 99% are doing. What are 99% are doing? What are they doing? 99%, they don't master the art of delayed gratification. 99%, they don't master the ability to spot opportunities. 99%, they procrastinate a lot. 99%, they lack focus. 99%, they don't know how to negotiate what they want out of life. 99% lack financial goals. 99%, they have poor spending habits. The 99%, they fail to take risk. They are too scared. The 99%, they lack financial education. The 99%, they are limited in their thinking. If you want to become a 1%, you must run away from what the 99% are doing. You must quit doing them. You must dislike doing those things that 99% are doing. And you must start doing what the 1% are doing. And what are the 1% of the 1% are doing? They are thinking big. They are taking big actions. They are educating themselves financially every single day. They are taking risk every single day of their life. They are expanding their capacity. They are collaborating, because 1% do more of collaboration than competition. They do more of collaboration. Some people used to say it is lonely at the top. No, it is not lonely at the top. At the top, collaborations are formed. Collaboration and partnership are formed. At the top, it is only lonely at the bottom. At the bottom, poor people, they are together. They keep doing the same thing and they keep getting poor. At the top, collaboration and partnership with only quality relationships. What did I say again? Top 1%, collaboration and partnership with only top 1% relationship. It's left to you. Your decisions today will determine your future in the next 10 years, next 20 years, next 30 years. So it's left to you. If you like, do what 99% are doing and keep settling for a poor lifestyle. Or you choose what 1% are doing. The choice is yours. Bye. Bye for now.